Good day. Right, it has been quite the journey. So I said, I think at the end of yesterday, I was compiling a fresh copy of Emscripten, I think. That may be finished at about 2 a.m., 1 a.m., something like that. So I thought probably can't stream at 1 o'clock in the morning. So haven't done anything with that, but possibly didn't need to. So I've left that compiled. But this chat has been an interesting one. So this was the ticket that I filed with Emscripten, trying to show them the error I was having, and fully expecting it to be something that I was doing wrong. Given how many issues they're dealing with that seemed quite urgent, I thought actually maybe I'm going to make a fool of myself by putting this issue in. But as it turns out, there's actually there's a bug in Emscripten with Rust. So they've scrolled down. We've basically back and forth provided them more and more data. This T Lively person, Thomas Lively, and Sam have been helping out immensely, giving them all the info they've needed, and then yeah, they've added a feature recently which broke Emscripten for Rust. So that was that's easy. I don't have to do anything, and they've even suggested a version that will work. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to, what was that version, 1.38. So what you should do is go to the right place. So cd install. So we're going to install the version of Emscripten that they think will work. Quite a journey this. 18 hours ago, opened the ticket. Completely stopped me in my tracks for 2 days, this bug. Completely. I'm glad it's not me. That run? No, it's still doing something. Oh, it's unpacking. Explain why the CPU fan just kicked off. Taking its time. As soon as that's done, I'll run the activate command. Update our environment variables, and then we should be good. Should be good to try compile. Okay, so that's installed, activated, and updated the environment variables for Emscripten 1.38.46 upstream. So now, that was the command we were running. That's pretty quick. Let's do a cargo clean. I mean, that did compile, great. It really does compile. Yeah, you know what we're missing? We are missing our multi-core compiling. Bring that back. Not what I wanted. Issues, that's what I wanted. Closed. Yeah, let's quickly just put these in bash rc. Oh. Great. And just to give us a quick boost now, let's run both of those. So seem to run okay. Okay, so that did actually compile. So now, good news, we can run WSAM tasks again with the recursion task that we had going. Let's see if we can get the same thing happening in the new compression. So run this. This might be a multi-core compile now as well, so maybe it'll be a bit quicker. That'd be nice. Not giving us any output. Even doing anything? CPU? No, the biggest thing is Streamlabs. Did I not push enter? No, I definitely did. Literally doing nothing. Okay, I'm going to cancel out that and try running that again. I mean, that command looks good. Release verbose. Yeah. But it doesn't do anything. Alright, let's try cargo clean. It seems to fix a lot of things. Literally nothing. That's pretty weird. We're in the right directory. We're running cargo rust c, which is the right command. We're specifying the target with WASM and Emscripten, so that's good. So the release version. Verbose, so if anything we should be getting more output. And there we go, I've just had the fan kick off on the PC. But yeah, it's not... That's proper odd. I've not run into this before. Literally doing nothing. What? I don't think if we skipped any steps. I don't think we did. We let's just check. We well, no, we couldn't have skipped any steps because the previous one compiled. So we've definitely got Emscripten installed properly. I reckons it took 1 minute and 28 to do nothing. I'm going to close. Oh, do I want to close all tabs? Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm going to close that and reopen it. Maybe we could even run it from within here actually. Let's close that and reopen it as well. Let's just restart some things. So first up, I Do I not have these? Give me these. Actually, let's try and run this without this. Maybe this broke something. Let's try this first of all. Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? All right, let's check. Bash RC. So we added these. Let's take them away. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to add these. Ah, but then we're going to have to restart the terminal, aren't we? So let's do that. Ah, okay, that seems to have solved the problem. So it doesn't like compiling with those options set. Fine. Okay, so it's upset that the EMCC is not installed. That's because we need to source. I have like a full version. Yeah. What's wrong with that? No such file or directory. Oh, it's because I added a dot at the beginning last time I ran this. And let's try this again. Can hear the again. I hear the fan going on the machine, so that can only be a good sign, right? Whilst that's going, I wonder if it's worth us starting up. And I'll do one thing at a time. We'll start Golem in a minute. What's this? Atomic's feature is used by a lone decoder. Okay, so this one I will happily admit I googled ahead on, and I found this single result. And then when you go into this single result, essentially, it's Thomas again saving the day, because is that the same one? Yeah, Thomas Lively, same Thomas. He's suggesting that we should add use p threads, which if I go through my history, you can see. You know what? I thought I added it already, but maybe I didn't. That would explain the current issue. So let's add that. Recompile. Maybe I should have done a cargo clean. Maybe. We'll find out. And we'll see what that comes back with. Seems to take about 40 or 50 seconds to do a compile. Can't decide if I prefer using this or using this. For a start, I definitely like the Starship font. Maybe we should add that here actually. Give me the Starship. Call it a font, it's not a font. Okay, so that didn't compile. Didn't exit successfully. Shared error. There, defined in duplicate symbol. Okay, so there's a duplicate symbol error, which again I've run into this earlier this morning. So Googled ahead, but not really sure what to do about it, if I'm honest. See a few of these results. For me, the error disappears when I use the O flag to explicitly specify an output file. All right, how do I do that? Nothing obvious from what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's fine. We turned it off. Error on undefined symbols. Well, that's not what we've got. We've got duplicate symbols. And it's not that we've got multiple pages of search results. No, okay, I'm actually tempted to go to Google for this one. Not many more search results either. Just click on a few of these. Although they all seem to be... It might be the same person. Oh dear. Okay, so this could actually be a bug in some upstream software. And like this person, I too am blocked. Okay, so if it's an upstream problem, does that mean it's an issue with XZ2? It could well be. In which case, would we expect somebody else to have run into this? Thing is, it's all Rust, right? It's not. Oh, this might mean we have to download the latest copy of. Oh, there was an apt package I remember installing. I don't remember what it's called. LZMA dev or something. Apt. Try to remember what it's called. History rep. Huh, maybe I never installed it. That surely would. Alright, I'm going to try that. Sudo apt get install LZMA. Is it like liblzma or something? Can't quite remember. Ubuntu LZMA dev. They're just calling it LZMA dev. That's version 14. That's super old. Let's try and run it anyway. Maybe it is simply this package. Sure. Definitely okay with you installing all of Node. So now that's installed, just try and recompile. Same error? Yeah, same error. Okay, so that made no difference. Duplicate symbols. Does it give... Yeah, it does. It actually tells us where this issue is. libc. I would be interested then. Oh, I seem to have thought I broke the GUI there for a second. I would be interested to see what happens if we use a different package entirely, a different crate, sorry. So we were looking at, so I switched across to XZ2. I wonder if we get the same issue with Rust crate LZMA. Oh no, we ran into a different issue with this one. This one I think we couldn't compile because can't even remember now. There's definitely an issue with it though. All right, let's see if there's any open issues here. Architecture. Curious. Enclosed. When you say it fails to build, so then this takes us back to, is this an Emscripten problem or is this something else, and how do we find out? That's a note, that's not an error. Maybe we can have a look on Emscripten then. See if they've got any results. Nope. Let's also have a look at just this one. Aha. Looking at the generator.js, perhaps modifying it, you should be able to determine if and when the string is first added to the module. We're loading a module twice. Well, this is a full-on error, so it's not building. Closed. What's under closed? Error in upstream. To notice the above example, by default, the upstream backend produces object file. Yeah, so I think there's some piece of information I'm missing. Let's mention duplicate file names. Is this exactly the same? Error duplicate symbol. And what are these? Are these aren't from my program that I know about. What if, let's really minimize our code. I think we tried this before just to see. I'll do a cargo clean as well. Just whilst that's compiling. I do this sort of thing in a GitHub search. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, that's reduced. Number of issues. Move duplicates. Ooh, okay, that could be interesting. Still compiling. Oh, I don't think this is talking about symbols. I don't think this is talking about entire things being linked. So there's MT and there's and using lvm-nm, you can trace that back to find the cause. I'll make these. All right. So it must be something. I'm guessing now. Is it something to do with xz2? What if we compile without xz2? Cargo clean. And if that doesn't work, then I will remove it from cargo toml. Just yet. Marketplace has extensions that can help with toml. I'm good. Although maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should install something. What wonders have we got? 238,000 downloads for something called Better Toml. Help Rust developers managing dependencies. All right. 43,000 people have got that. So that errored. So let's try it without this dependency. Cargo clean. Then we can, okay. Now this is interesting. Running out of things to remove. No, is the error the same actually? Let me just double check. Duplicate symbol. I mean, there's not much left. So the other thing we could do is wipe out the Emscripten cache, I guess. The Emscripten cache could go. RM. We do the -rf afterwards. Is it cool with that? Cargo clean. Wow, that's made it think. I guess obviously it's now got to rebuild everything. But it'd be interesting if this works, if there's some weird caching going on between projects or not quite sure what. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. Whilst that's compiling. Oh no, that's different. Unable to find library -lc. Interesting. Generating system asset, fine. Disabled, that's a thing that we decided was an option, that's fine. Generate some system libraries, seemingly fine this time. Then it says unable to find library -lc. Well, let's Google that. Does that let us have a single? Just take that and search Emscripten then. How can that be? That listed the issues as a place to find them. That's crazy. Maybe somebody edited a comment, deleted a comment. What issue were they running into anyway? They're running into undefined symbols, which is different to what we're getting. I think I might revert to Google again. That looks pretty much the same. Cool. I was hoping to skip to the end. Maybe we'd find something. What did they fix? We can have a look at that. What did they fix? Wow. I have no idea. Okay. Unable to find library minus LC. I know we just clicked on it, but what are they actually saying is going on? So they're trying to build their project on an Ubuntu 1804 Docker container. We're on 1804 actually. Then they give the same error that we've just had. So if I do a search for minus LC, WC. Unable to find library minus LC. We can see the waterfall script checks out the latest version of everything, hence won't always guarantee a working tool chain. So that suggests perhaps part of our tool chain is broken. So I think what else we could do. The other option is we could install a slightly older version of. We could create another ticket actually. That's another thing we could do. We could. There's two things we could do, right? We could create a ticket for this. Might not be a bad idea. And then we could try a slightly older version of Emscripten. I think the easiest way of doing this, I could probably transfer this to. I'm not logged in to Git on this machine, so generating system. Yeah, actually, you know what we could do? Let's just verify that we get the. Wow, that's just ridiculous. Run the same thing again. Hang on a minute. Use pthreads. That's not set to 0 or 1. Maybe that's the problem. We've still got that open somewhere. Oh, hang on. Maybe it doesn't need to be. Oh no, there it is. Use pthreads equals 1. So really? It compiled? I'm suspicious. Let's add some stuff. Cool. I mean, if we can get this compiling, this means we might actually have to boot up Golem in a minute and do some tasks. That'd be nice. It's only taken me 3 days. Cool. Okay, so this is now compiling. Fantastic news. Let's bring everything back. Let's bring everything back. All of that. Yeah, some of that too. Let's try one more compile. And then if this works, oh, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Target feature atomics used in is disallowed. And let's do this in a few goes. So cargo clean. See if this works. Don't think it will. And then if it doesn't work, then we'll try setting pthreads to 1. And then maybe that'll bring about that other error. But we'll find out. We will find out. I wonder what pthreads actually does. Persistent, maybe? Guess we could Google that. POSIX threads. Standard. Cool. Hang on. That didn't work. Let's try 1. That didn't work. Alright, cargo clean. The error now. Okay, so then it switches to a duplicate symbol problem. Hang on a minute. Cross compiling a library that will be used as a module. Pthreads equals 1 and other options. WebGL, pthread proxy. Okay, so maybe there's another option that we need. It's just duplicate symbol is probably going to come up with. Yeah, so all of these suggest that there's a problem in the actual code. But what I really want is just an argument I can stick on the end of the command that would make this go away. Find a variable in a header, then include that in 2 different source files. Go back up. So let's have a look at one of these files. This is a compiled file, right? So what else have we got? Is there an O file? Do I remember seeing an O? No. Is it? Maybe it deletes them after the compile. I mean, that would make sense, I guess. Tidiness. No. We got libc. Where are these coming from then? In here? No. So libc.c.o, but we don't know where that's coming from. That get mentioned. I'm going to copy all of this into another file. That's not very helpful at all. libc.c.o. Fortunately, they're only mentioned here. They're not mentioned in any other argument. You know what? That's just basically unreadable. Okay, so this is our compilation. So we're specifying an out directory. Fine. We're specifying our target architecture. Fine. We're specifying a dependency. Then we link some more dependencies. And we've got LZMA sys as a native library. Interesting. Okay, so there's a couple of O files here. So why don't we take a look in this directory? No such file or directory. File or directory. This is again old. So we don't have a target directory at all. That seems unlikely. Unless it's, I guess cargo clean would have wiped it out actually. And we probably haven't had a successful build since then. Well, compilation error. Interesting that there's some crypto stuff coming up. I assume that's a crypto thing. Yeah, looks like it. How to install. Yeah, we tried that. I know we've clicked on this one already, but cannot link without it. File a bug with a test case. 2013 though, 6 years back. (2012). Wow, this was ages ago. Let's go further back in time. Okay, that didn't take me anywhere. Let's have a think on this. At symbol libc, but where? What does the -mt mean? So what have we got? We've got allow undefined. Ah, what's this? That might be something. That might be something useful. So these are okay. So those are the rlibs. Fine. Okay, maybe not. What's in source? Libcore. Okay, fine. This is literally just Rust, isn't it? Okay. What's in share? Yeah, fine. Okay, possibly not that then. Or hang on it. Red data constructor. Yep, I think it's time to ask for help. So what I'm going to do is let's create the specific tool chain that's currently going on at the moment. Don't want all of that. We want to go back to Emscripten, wherever that is. Okay, I'm going to do it manually because it's taking too long. Emscripten. Yep. Then we want to run so it's emsdk install, and it was 1.38, I think. So I now can't find it. Yeah, let's grab it from there. Let's grab it from their Git that they sent us. So they reckon 1.3846 upstream. So we'll just verify that we've got that installed. Yeah, it might be a short one today again. I'm just gonna, as I say, file this issue on GitHub. See if it's something that I'm doing wrong. That's installed, we'll activate it. I'm keeping any of this going. Yeah. Don't need that either. Yeah. Install, activate. Okay. So that's activated the right version. Now we want to update our environment variables. Then we want a CD to the right place. In this case, compression. Then we want to do a cargo clean. Let's walk through this. So we've installed the version they've recommended, activated the version they've recommended, run the environment variable script, cleaned out cargo, the cargo cache. So now we want to build, and we're going to build with the right target, release verbose. We're sending in 2 arguments. We're going to say use pthreads equals 1, which is what Thomas recommended in that other thread. Maybe it applies to us, maybe it doesn't. And I'm not actually sure that verbose on the end actually does anything. So get rid of that. I reckon that'll take about another 30 seconds to error. And then, as I say, we'll put this up on quite like using pastebin for this. Taking quite a bit longer than it did last time, I'm sure. Ah, there we go. Okay. Unable to find library LC. So yeah, what I think we should do is take all of this. That shows the error, shows what we're compiling, shows us cleaning the cache, sorting out the environment variables, and switching to the EMSDK version that they're recommending. Cool. So I will put that in here. Paste fire in 10 minutes. Unlisted. I'll copy this across to my other machine. Yeah, get that issue sorted. Well, get the issue created if they've got some advice. And then I guess we'll be back online a little bit later, hopefully. Catch you then. Cheers.